Today we're doing a full review of Imagination by Louis Vuitton. I've struggled to see this brand anywhere near where I live anyway. I've not smelled any of the rest of the collection because I just don't see them around. I had to order a decant sample online. I am a little bit wary of decant websites because I'm slightly suspicious that they dilute them down a little bit in Perfumer's alcohol to water them down so they can sell more of it. That's my personal suspicion. However, I can only go on what I've received. I did order a 3ml decant just to try it out. Like I say, I can't find these where I am, and they don't have them in Dubai duty free when I went through. Imagination is arguably the most hyped, so to speak, from the line in terms of for the men to wear. And so I was genuinely curious. I think the bottles are quite nice. I just was curious, why is everyone talking about this so much? I could do with a summer fragrance. I don't have all that many hot weather summer fragrances, and this one is described in that way, so I thought I'd give it a go. I'll start off by reading the notes for you. This has citron, bergamot and orange, with neroli, ginger and cinnamon, black tea, ambroxan, gaiac wood and frankincense. I am going to apply it to the back of my hand again just to kind of refresh my memory. My initial reaction was, oh, it's pleasant, but I struggled to feel excited about it, to be quite honest, was my reaction. I don't get why people lose their minds over this. I don't quite understand the hype. It smells nice, like it doesn't smell bad, but it's not amazing. It doesn't blow my mind, it doesn't get me excited, I'm not wowed by it. It's very basic, I would say. It comes across kind of pleasant but basic. I think you get a subtle, rounded, it's not a juicy citrus, it's not overly fresh. It's got this kind of rounded, citrusy quality to it, with this muskiness, I would say, slight floral musky quality that's a little bit soapy. The spice is subtle, but I think you get it a little bit in the opening. What really disappointed me with this, again, is a decant, so I don't know whether this has been watered down by the person that sold it, but all I can assume is that this is an honest person and they gave me a genuine decant that's not diluted, so bear that in mind. But this does sit close to my skin. I'm not kidding, I sprayed it on around my neck, around my hand generously, like all over. 20 minutes later, I was busy doing some work. I actually forgot I was wearing a fragrance because I couldn't smell it. It just doesn't lift off my skin after 20 minutes. Even I've just applied it just 2 minutes ago. I have to be kind of here to smell it. It doesn't lift. It has no lift. It's like dead on the skin. It sits about here, and that's it. I don't know whether that's normal for everyone else or whether something is going on here, but I'm getting like that much projection from it. It's not strong. After an hour, I think it goes slightly more in a floral musk, as in the neroli kind of soapy floral. But yeah, you get this kind of, again, soapy like quality musky floral soap. There's something in here that is just a little bit maybe ozonic about it, like a kind of ozonic synthetic, slightly a cool kind of fresh air kind of note to it for me. I think it smells better after about half an hour. You get this slight tea kind of vibe, and the tea is mixing with a very light musky kind of floral soapy quality, and so you get, again, the tea note with some soapy floral, some light musks, probably it's got a little bit of a like Isui super kind of feel to it, that kind of vibe, that woody musk feeling. The tea note in there is quite pleasant. It makes it a little bit more interesting, I would say. But that's all I really get from it. It does tail out and kind of just fade out and disappear on my skin. At about 3 hours, I can't really smell it. After 3 hours, it is subtly there, but what is left is kind of I would say a light woody musk that's kind of hard to detect. You have to bury your nose to your skin. It's very faint. Maybe 4, 5, 6 hours, very, very subtle skin scent, but in general, I'm going to say the longevity for me would be about 3 hours, 4 at the absolute most. It doesn't seem to project, it doesn't leave a sillage. When I was testing this, I was around my family and no one commented on it and no one noticed that I was wearing it. I even forgot I was wearing it. I had to remind myself and smell my hand to check it. All I can say is that in my experience, the performance isn't great, so I would test the bottle in person. Do not blind buy this thing based on some hype that you heard from other reviewers. I don't think it's a good blind buy. I think for me it came across, it's pleasant, but it's very average. MFK, for example, has got a number of fragrances that are very light, airy, ozonic, musky, floral, citrusy. He's even got one with a tea note. They're very along a similar kind of line to something like this. I would say if you like this, then go check out some of the MFK ones like Aqua Media, Cologne Forte, things like that. They'll give you something in the kin of this kind of vibe. But again, no one talks about those fragrances. I don't quite get why this one took off, but those didn't. I don't know. For me, this was disappointing in all honesty. I felt like the scent itself is a little bit underwhelming. Maybe I expected too much because of the hype, so to speak. But to me, it's pleasant, but it's nothing special. I can't imagine getting excited about this one. And the performance was very lackluster. So that's my review of Imagination. I'll see you again next time. Take care, everyone. Have a good day. Let me know your thoughts about it in the comments below. Do you love it? Hate it? Think it's average? What do you think? Let me know. Goodbye.
Old man Harlem gives me Sunday headache, but that old man Harlem keeps me rolling on.